Brothers and sisters, would-be assassin James Best, the would-be assassin of Dr. Khalid Muhammad. This is the man that shot Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. His would-be assassin, the first assassination attempt, we believe was the first assassination attempt in California. This man opened up on Dr. Khalid with an assassin's weapon. James Best has no shame whatsoever, and even admits openly again that he shot Dr. Khalid Muhammad in attempts to kill him. We know one of the bullets hit Hashim Nzinga, but Dr. Khalid was not touched in the sense that he did not die. Now the bullets hit him. The bullets hit him. The bullets did riddle his body. I want to be plain about that. But he did not die. So when I say he did not die or he was not touched, that means he was not touched with the finger of death. So he did not die. He rose up from that. He was in the hospital for a little bit. He got out of the hospital. And our brother was as well as could be expected. And of course he got back to his optimum health with proper eating and proper exercise. But it just amazes me, brothers and sisters. It amazes me how twisted the minds and how sick some of us are. Many of us are sick. To think that we can cause harm to individuals, feel no remorse, no shame, and feel that we will have something to add to someone else's life. After feeling no remorse, no shame, none whatsoever. James Best is backing up Malik Zulu Shabazz on this book. He's bagging him up. Two murderers, two assassins, validating their words together. Now, you know Malik has to be doing very, very bad. Has to be doing horrible in this book and on the book, in its creation and its selling. If you're running tapes of James Best, here's another man that attempted to assassinate Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad. And the man feels no shame. So you got two coons, two traitors, two cutthroats, two backstabbers, two murderers that are trying to validate this book that one of his murderous colleagues have done. That's what I'm going to call him, the murderous colleague. Because they're conspired. They conspired to kill him. And that lets you know that James Best is an agent. He's an agent. Now, you see, he's out of the Nation of Islam. But he's trying to build up his own religious institution, and he keeps hanging on to the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan, trying to get some kind of credibility. Some kind of credibility. And then, out of desperation, this man speaks up about the book in some farce interview with some young lady that's asking him a question. We can't see her, so we don't know who she is. Could be another CIA agent putting this out because they know that Malik Zulu Shabazz is trying to sell the hell out of this book, the book of Khalid, the Lost Papers. And it's a book. It's got the Dr. Khalid's face on it, but the book is about Malik. And it's just a shame. It's an all-time low. He stoops to an all-time low to get this book passed. So that tells you that he'll do anything. He has no shame whatsoever. And if you understood the measures that he went through to try to get this book written, it would you would shake your head. What he went through, and harassing people for information, and lying on the minister in the book. He couldn't get into the Nation of Islam. It's a shame. So really, I've never seen anything so horrific in my entire life, and anything so yellow and shabbily done. I don't understand it. Now, and also another update, Malik Zulu Shabazz has moved Crystal Muhammad out of the seat, so to speak, of the Black Panther Party. He's running it himself, especially if he's there at every meeting. So one thing that he can't control, as I told you before, brothers and sisters, and he killed to get it. He killed the man that was over it, that was the spirit within it, the entire core of the organization. He killed him so he could get it. And so finally he's over the new Black Panther Party. He could never leave it alone for the rest of his life. And it'll probably be the death of him. You never know. When you dig a grave for someone else, you should dig a grave for yourself. When you dig a grave for someone else, you should always dig it for yourself, because you never know. And corrupt men meet corrupt men. You have to understand that. If a man is corrupt and he lives his life in corruption, you will meet someone else who lived their life in corruption, who can't tell right from wrong, who will do anything to survive. So when you dig a grave for someone else, dig the same grave for you. When you dig a grave for someone else. But as my grandmother told me, and I've said several times before to you, the devil is in the details, and the devil is in this detail. If you see one devil conferring with another devil to try to legitimize a book toward a man that one attempted to murder and the other successfully murdered, and now they're trying to make some money off of that. And that's the line. It's the fix of the agent. So this is the second time they're killing Dr. Khalid. This is the second killing of Dr. Khalid through manuscript. The second killing of Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad through manuscript. This is the second killing. It has to justify, it has to fix, and take care of all loose ends. It's the job of an assassin. I told you it follows a certain algorithm. It follows a certain algorithm. And they have to keep coming in, jumping in, and fixing it. He has to keep jumping in there and fixing what he couldn't fix when he was alive because of mistakes that he made. He's got to keep jumping in and fixing it. So this is what's happening. So he went back to James Best, another agent of the CIA, FBI, COINTELPRO. So he, James Best, Malik, and Hashim Nzinga, agents, and the young lady that came from T.D. Jakes' church, that was last seen with Dr. Khalid Muhammad, his wife. Unfortunately, she was an agent, somebody that Malik Zulu Shabazz knew, that Hashim Nzinga knew, and obviously James Best knew, because the yarn goes all the way back. Just follow the ball of yarn. It goes all the way back. And we'll be talking more about that, because I want to make sure that the math is done correctly on it, because I want the sum to be right. I want the answers to be correct. I want the answers to be correct. So thank you very much, brothers and sisters, and just stay tuned. We'll keep you updated on this ridiculous saga and ridiculous brothers. It's horrible.